OMG BBG! Welcome back to another BBG unboxing. Today we have Kerbeus Bey. Let's go!
Yeah, another random booster release.
Kerbeus is finally making a return after almost 4 years from the previous generation.
Oh my god.
The last time we had an official Kerbeus Bey was, I think, Cho-Z, which is season 3, and that was released in August. I just searched it up. It was like August 2018, I think. So almost 4 years. Finally, Kerbeus. Too bad it's not Ken using this. But
well, maybe it is.
That's true. You know, we might get a surprise anime later on and then bam, Ken is back, right? That is the dream. But either way though, we have the whole set here, guys. This is Random Booster Volume 29, 6 bays in total. We're going to do this a little bit different because we know you're here for the prize bay. We are going to unbox this bay only in this video. There's actually some other special bays in this set, which you will see in the next video, which is Trigger V2. Amazing bay, so nice, and actually has a special design as well. We'll focus on the prize right here, Kerbeus, Chain Kerbeus. Let's take a look around the box a little bit more. Being that this is a random booster unboxing, there's not too many details about one particular bay on here. They have like some general information and everything like that. But right there shows you some of the gimmicks that will be coming with Chain Kerbeus. So these are the chains around the layer right there that can actually absorb a lot of the attacks. So that is the main ability of this bay. And of course it does come with a rubber DB core as well. Very similar to Bahamut.
So yeah, this is the BU gimmicks of this bay. It's still sad to see no anime reference on the box, but with Beyblade Burst BU, it's all about the products.
So let's take a look at the back here. Defense type, obviously. It's right spinning bay once again. And so prize bay is number 1. All of your other bays right there from Random Booster. And yeah, this one right here, this trigger looks amazing. So stay tuned for that right there. So remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video. You can find us on Instagram at Geek Dosage and on TikTok at BeybladeGeeks Official. And one last thing, right before we actually unbox our bays, make sure you check out our friends over at Zen Market if you want to get your own Random Booster Volume 29 or other Beyblade Burst products. They are a proxy shipping service that can help you get authentic Japanese goods straight from Japan. They only attach a small 300 yen fee for every item that you purchase. Zen Market has a ton of selection because they use a bunch of different marketplaces. You're basically searching on a bunch of different databases like Amazon Japan, Yahoo Auctions, Rakuten. So if you can't find it on one marketplace, you'll definitely be able to find it on the other ones. We have our own showcase page on Zen Market with a bunch of our bay recommendations, so go ahead and check it out. If you sign up with our link, you'll get 300 yen for free. So that's going to help you cover that service fee for that first bay that you're looking for. Zen Market is updated every single month with the latest Beyblade products. So whatever you're looking for, they got it. If Zen Market's right for you, go check them out. Here we go. This one here is the prize. Here we go.
Chain
Kerbeus. Let's go. Stickers? Not very many, which is kind of nice, I guess. Oh, so satisfying. Yes! There we go, stickers are done. Here is your Chain Kerbeus. Sticker design was super simple actually. There's only 4 stickers on the actual BU blade, and then there's 1 sticker on the driver, like normal. So very easy for you people that don't like to put stickers on. Anyways, let's dive right into the parts. Let's talk about our DB core first. You can see the iconic dog heads. Look at that. 3 of them. The red piece is in the middle of the DB core. That, of course, is the rubber piece. And if you flip it to the back, the design is very similar to the Bahamut DB core. Almost acts like a bit of suction as soon as you put the bay together. It has 2 rubber tabs. It doesn't have any teeth, so you don't need to worry about the locks or anything like that wearing down.
So the rubber here is for burst resistance.
The most interesting piece is definitely the BU blade. So with this one right here, this is chain. You get 8 blades that are in purple. 2 of them are fixed, and they are across from each other on opposite sides. The 6 blades that are movable can basically shift inwards and absorb attacks.
Man, this thing is thick. I don't know if it's just because I'm comparing this with the previous Kerbeus designs, but this one definitely has that heavy, really strong vibe.
Just like some of the previous generations of Kerbeus, Impact Absorption is its signature ability. Now, depending on the DB core that you use, let's say for example you change it from Chain Kerbeus to like Chain Valkyrie or something like that, the DB core that you use will actually affect the ability as well. So those 6 blades, not all of them will actually be movable at that point. So if an opponent hits you, the blade that previously would move inwards and absorb some of those attacks will be fixed. So we'll show you that in detail a little bit later.
With the Kerbeus DB core that it comes with though, all 6 of these movable blades are active.
Another thing to note is that if you put Chain Kerbeus into high mode, then the Kerbeus DB core will actually block all of the blades and they'll be in a fixed position the whole time. Next piece, 6 armor. This one is not a new part, so nothing special here. They didn't even give us any stickers. This is a symmetrical armor, so it makes sense putting it into this combo. Next new piece we have is the Fortress Disc. So this one here is interesting. The shape is very similar to some of the ones that we've seen before, like Giga. It doesn't feel as heavy as Giga, but the pattern on this design is kind of cool. Everything is like kind of bumpy. They don't have any smooth surfaces really. It fits the whole chain motif very well.
It's also very circular.
Yeah, it has a few points, but they're not too harsh. So overall, a really good disc as well, it seems, just based off the cosmetics. Last but not least, we have the driver, which is Yard Dash. So this one's a little bit disappointing because, of course, the Yard driver is something that we've seen back from Cho-Z with Emperor Fornius. They've upgraded it with the Dash Spring. So I was hoping to get like at least Yard Metal or something, because that's at least newer. Not necessarily a ton better, but at least it's newer. So if it was like a Yard Metal Dash, that would have been cool.
Or like a high driver, maybe.
That would have been really good too, because Yard is actually pretty low sitting. It makes a lot of combos pretty darn low, so I totally agree with that actually. A high version of this would have been pretty sweet. In the anime, back in the day, they had like that Yard drift move or whatever it was called, right? Like it rides on the plate on the bottom here, right? And then it's supposed to accelerate and you get like a counter attack in. In real life, this outer surface, the actual circle around here that surrounds the free spinning ball, not that effective in actually helping us. So putting together our Kerbeus Bey low mode. So these purple wings or these purple blades are basically movable, which is the main ability of this. And once again, if you put this into high mode with the Kerbeus DB core, the blades will become fixed.
Yeah, it depends on how the DB core is shaped. That prevents those blades from being able to go back in.
Yes, sir. There's some gaps actually in the Kerbeus DB core, which actually allows these blades to move inwards. So it's kind of hard to see, but there are gaps at the exact same points at where the blades are. And that little bit of a gap is what causes the blades to be able to move in just a bit. Now, if you were to remove Kerbeus and you actually put in another DB core, let's just say for example Valkyrie 1 here, these blades now, in the corners, they are fixed entirely. Same with the top over here. You can't really move them too much. And then if you actually push them in fairly hard at the center one, this one actually feels spring-like now.
Like it bounced back out.
Yeah, almost like a bound ability. But this will really depend on the core because it depends on the type of gaps that it has, right? But this one you can move in. So if an opponent hits this one, it will take quite a bit of force to do it, but it will actually move in. It obviously doesn't move as much as the Kerbeus DB core. You can even hear the click, listen. So that's an interesting little feature there from the Valkyrie DB core. We also just installed our Valkyrie 2 DB core as well, and we noticed that some of the wings, or actually all of the wings, they do move in, but it needs a little bit more pressure, so it's almost feeling like a spring-loaded blade. This one right here in this corner, this one's really hard to push in, versus like this one in the middle is easy to push in. And then if you go around, all of them will move. Versus the Valkyrie 1 core, only 2 of them moved, even when you pressed really hard. So very slight variations in the shape of the DB core will affect how these blades move around on chain. So putting together the whole combo now, it's actually pretty tight overall.
Does rubber do a good job?
Yeah, the rubber's actually pretty good. I almost find that it's a bit tighter than Bahamut. And wow, look at this. It just fits so flush with the Fortress disc.
Yeah, the shape also just looks super flat, like at the side angle.
Yeah, it's actually really short. Tons of scrape wrist here. Like, it's just so low. This is like Ultimate Valkyrie, but defense Bey, you know?
Super thick, but stubby.
Yeah. So we'll see how this does in the stadium in a little bit here. Let's weigh out the full combo for our new Chain Kerbeus.
74.83 grams.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah,
that is actually really heavy. So just to compare against some other heavy Beys here.
Guilty longness.
All the metal.
78.85 grams.
So not quite the same.
But it's interesting to see Kerbeus, you know, that heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't really look the part.
So let's remove some of the stuff here. I want to see how much this BU blade weighs. Since it's pretty chunky.
14.8 grams.
14.8. Okay. Let's do some more comparison here. Guilty. All the metal on there.
17.12.
Okay.
Ultimate 11 grams.
Yeah, so it's actually even heavier than Ultimate there with all that rubber. Cool, interesting.
It's super thick, even though there's no metal, it's all plastic, but that chain,
okay,
it's thick.
Fortress disc.
31.03 grams.
31. Okay. Giga.
33.03 grams.
Okay. So yeah, as I suspected, it doesn't even feel as heavy as the Giga in your hands, and there you go, the numbers prove it there too.
Yeah,
but the combo is pretty heavy overall though, over 70 grams, nothing to complain about. Okay, test spin first. 3, 2, 1, go shoot!
Oh, it's so heavy, I can feel it. It's having trouble moving, looked like.
It was kind of heavy launching it. You'll definitely notice the little bit of resistance from the weight.
So low.
Yeah, pretty chill. I mean, it is a yard driver, so nothing crazy yet. Alright, let's battle.
Giving me Bahamut vibes. Savior Valkyrie.
3, 2, 1,
Oh! It looked like you beat me there, but it was just Savior Valkyrie, so don't get your hopes too high.
You didn't even last one attack though. I mean, I guess this guy is like a fortress a little bit. Next opponent.
Next opponent, that's Solo Man.
3, 2, 1, Sparking Bey. Oh, just so low. Look at that height difference.
Whoa. Destabilized. Oh no.
Yep.
Okay.
Not bad. 3, 2, 1,
Prominence Valkyrie, let's go.
Probably one of the most solid defense types there are. Oh, you see that scraping?
Scrape there.
That's exactly what happens with that driver. Have to be very careful. Oh, no, scrape again. Oh,
Scrape. Okay.
3, 2, 1,
Raise on there. Whoa.
Whole stadium moved.
Good defense.
That is it for our unboxing on Chain Kerbeus Beyblade Burst BU. Oh my god, this thing is, I actually kind of like it. I think it's because it's a Kerbeus Bey that I find it to be extra special, I guess. Since we haven't seen it in a few years, I think it's worth picking up if you can. It was pretty darn hard getting this prize Bey though, so be prepared to spend a ton of your money trying to find this.
Yeah, Kerbeus and Ken, those are like really popular characters in Bey, but it was killed like after a couple seasons, so it's nice to see it come back even though the anime is now done.
Yes sir, and it came back with a bang. It's pretty solid overall. It won't be every single combo, but against those attack types that hit really hard, this one actually might put up a pretty good fight.
Stay tuned to our other battles.
Yeah, tons of official BBG battles coming up with this Bey. Let us know down in the comment section which Beys you want us to put up against Chain Kerbeus, and then maybe we'll feature it in a battle, okay? Alright, like this video, subscribe, and as always, geeks out!